once was a very poor farmer who had more children than he could feed.
The baby.
Baby?
I pity Father.
Me too.
You have a baby brother.
When is Mama gonna make us something to eat?
Don't you have brains? She just gave birth and Pop has no money to buy food anyway.
The farmer was very sad, and it seemed he had more than his share of problems.
How will I ever make enough money to feed them all? Won't somebody please help me with my heavy burden?
Now, good farmer, stop your worrying, for I am here to help you just as I've always helped you.
I beg pardon, but have we met before?
I'm the spirit of justice.
The spirit of what? No, you're nothing but a big fat fake. If you were justice, people wouldn't be suffering all the time. You can't trick me into believing you. You've never once helped me.
Those without faith cannot be helped, I'm afraid.
I'm very sick and my wife is weak and we can't possibly take care of our new baby.
I can help you.
Whose voice speaks to me?
I am the spirit of nothingness, and I would be happy to be the godfather of your baby son.
You will be? Many thanks. I'm very grateful.
That's odd, seeing as death is another name of mine.
Huh? I'm supposed to let death be godfather to my baby son?
Well, you refuse to let justice be his godfather.
And you know that's because there's never been any such thing as justice. The rich get richer while the poor get poorer.
Precisely my thought. I might make you aware that I treat all people fairly, which is why I'd be such a superb choice as godfather. I assure you he'll be very wealthy. I promise to make certain he won't grow old before his time like some have.
Are you speaking the truth when you tell me that my boy won't have to suffer and work hard for nothing, hoeing bad soil his whole life the way that I have?
Hear this, farmer. I only speak the truth, but in order to save your son, you must be willing to go to nothingness. It's a fair trade, don't you agree?
Why, it's more than fair, sir. It's nothing short of a miracle. He can take care of my poor wife and the other children. Please don't disappoint me. Promise me one more time you'll take good care of my son. Please promise me.
Of course I promise, but nobody heard me make any promises about saving him today.
Who do you think you are riding through here like that? Why do I have to have such a horrible life?
It won't be horrible much longer. Don't be afraid. I am your godfather.
Hmm?
And I've come here on a promise to take care of you.
I'm my own boss. If that were true, you'd have showed up long before my family died. I've been on my own a long time. I think you're a liar.
Please don't be so mean-spirited. Your father wanted me to make you into a wealthy young lad.
I wanted to be a doctor. That would have pleased him.
That's noble, young one, but what's wrong with just being rich?
What then, mister?
Very well, then, but if you insist on becoming a doctor, you'll have to play the game by my rules. I hope that's clear.
Everyone in town knows me as the poor orphan. I'm just going to forget the stupid doctor idea.
A wig would hide your identity. Wouldn't you like to be a rich and famous doctor? Hmm? Your poor little back will break if you go at this rate.
Since you put it that way, tell me your rules.
I'll be in the sick room, telling you which people you will save and which people you will not be saving. And nobody will see or hear me except for you.
Why bother practicing medicine? I can't believe it. Have you no scruples? And you're talking about people dying. It's unfair.
People pass away all the time without my help. Dear boy, why can't you be content providing medicine for just some of the people?
Are there any more rules for me?
When I'm at the foot of the bed, there is nothing that you can do to save them. But when I'm at the head of the bed, you can cure them with this ancient herbal formula. You simply boil it in water for 15 minutes, then you have your patient drink it.
He should be all right after he drinks this.
Very good. So how do you like being a hero? I should think you would like it very much. Yes, very much indeed.
And then one day, nothingness appeared at the foot of a bed. The young doctor was very sad.
Tell them that he cannot be saved. Don't be too upset. There will be plenty others, and it's important that I keep my numbers balanced.
Although the doctor had acquired many beautiful things, he was still as lonely as ever.
So, Doctor, are you enjoying being a rich and famous man?
It's been quite interesting, but sometimes I'm frustrated. Why do you have to show up at the foot of the bed and take my patients away?
You're forgetting all about the deal that we made. Besides, I'm just doing my job. I don't take every one of them. Here, you've been summoned.
And so the doctor found himself riding through the slums of the city. It hadn't been so long ago that he had been a poor, hungry boy himself. So he was especially concerned about his new patient. He didn't want to let these good people down, though he knew that he would have little to say in the matter.
He's here! Can you please help my daddy?
Is there anything we can do, Doctor?
Please help.
How can I tell them I don't know if he'll live or not?
Please help my daddy. Please help. Please, my daddy.
Please, calm down now while I get my medicine. You evil man!
We had an agreement that you keep forgetting about. This one is mine.
How can he do this?
You're going to be okay. This is my dad.
I'm so sorry.
Where's that doctor? I have much money to collect. Where is he?
He's very rich already, but many people owe him tremendous sums of money. He really treats them quite shabbily.
Well, let me have a look at him.
Do you know how many people owe me money? I can't die yet. Where's that darn doctor? He's supposed to be here hours ago.
It can't be possible.
I must have my money. I must.
Despicable. Don't you look at me that way. I want you to help this poor man.
It's not fair.
Have you already forgotten how miserable you were farming, dear son?
No, I haven't forgotten, but I know it was a better job than this.
You're being far too emotional. You know that your keen ability to tell your patient's fate at a glance has become quite legendary, and now people depend on you.
Godfather, you know that's just a big farce. They don't depend on me for anything. I don't want to play your game by your ugly, horrible rules, sir.
Well, too bad it's my game and my rules that we're playing by. There is to be no more emotional involvement. Clear? From now on, you will take the gifts and money they offer, and you will show no feeling whatsoever.
None? Whatsoever? Nothing? I hate my life.
The boy was terribly frightened, so he decided to play along until he could think of some way to get out of his distressing situation.
She's getting weaker and weaker.
Can you heal her?
Is there anything that you can do?
Can you help her?
Is she going to be okay?
Oh, she's going to be fine.
I'm still here! I'm alive! I'm alive!
Everything's fine now. It's not much, but it's all we have to express our deep gratitude for your help.
You're better!
Thank you, Doctor.
For a while, it seemed as though his godfather was on his side again. He was curing people all over the city, but still he was unhappy. He could not rid himself of the terrible feeling he had about what lay ahead.
My husband is almost dead and I'm very frightened. Please take my money and do something for him, Doctor.
Tell her no.
Please, Doctor.
No, I can't.
Take the money from her. Go on. Take it. That's right. Finally beginning to play the game my way.
And so it was. The young doctor was extremely rich, but the money meant absolutely nothing to him. He was very discouraged.
May I have just a moment with you, sir? You have been requested by His Majesty to render medical attention immediately if possible.
What seems to be the problem?
Nobody knows for sure, but you're the only one who can help him, sir.
That may be, but you can't be certain. I'm only a human being, Steward.
That may be true, but the king has promised to make you a baron if you can save his life, Doctor. I think it's worth considering, sir.
It certainly was worth considering. The doctor was getting a brainstorm.
That's it. I just have to save the king's life, no matter what happens.
The boy was hoping that if he cured the king and became a baron, he'd be free.
The good doctor has arrived, gentlemen.
He's in a very bad way.
Help me! Can't do this. Why are you doing this? You've made a mistake. This is the king.
I'm surprised about your memory. I'm doing this because it is my job, and in my opinion, the king's time has come. So have a look, and then tell them the bad news. I thought I told you to stop being so emotional. Just tell them he's not going to make it.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have bad news. But I'd like to speak with you privately.
He just can't help being so emotional. He'll probably give them some sympathy before telling them. That should be no problem.
Just be sure to follow my instructions. It's very important that we do this right. Now, are you ready?
Yes. All right. It's about time you came back. I was becoming very impatient. You may bid him a fond farewell. What do you think you're doing?
Drink up, Your Majesty.
I'm alive.
That's right. So much for playing this stupid game your way. Stop it! Somebody help me, please!
Nobody's going to help you. They can't even see you or hear you.
best interest to pay attention this time. Understand me, because I assure you the next time will not be this nice.
Now, are you ready to become a baron, young man? Help him up, will you, men?
My privilege to help. You have just been made a baron.
Tell him you will not be able to accept the offer.
So the boy's plan had failed. He had managed to save the king all right, but his plot to escape his godfather had not succeeded. He was depressed and frightened.
I'm leaving! I'm the wrong doctor for you! I cannot help!
Doctor, I've been looking for you.
I'm on my way home, sir.
But please, Doctor, just a moment. The princess is ill. You must come at once.
Oh, the poor princess.
She has never even taken ill before, Doctor. I'm out of my mind with worry. All I can do is pray, and I'm counting on you.
No promises. I don't know that I can help her, Your Majesty.
You must help her, Doctor. I want the two of you to be married. Come, please. Princess Rebecca.
Don't forget who's running the show.
What is the matter with you, my boy?
Mother, where's my mother?
Oh, my! The poor little princess. She's a very beautiful woman. I'm wishing for all the best, dearest little princess.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the foot of the bed.
I don't think I can help her.
Yes, but Doctor, you must. She's my whole life. You have to help her. What about those herbs that you gave to me? I beg you to try something.
Please, you must understand.
Oh, dear.
Rebecca, I wanted to marry you.
But why on earth haven't you even tried those herbs yet?
Daddy, I'm so frightened.
Oh, you didn't learn your lesson the last time you double-crossed me, did you?
My daddy, where is he?
I can't go through with your horrible game this time.
That's what you think, disrespectful boy. Don't you double-cross me.
Hurry and take it to the kitchen. Boil it in water.
Well, how do you like it so far?
What is all this?
Well, each person is represented by a candle, and the length of the candle tells me how long a person has to live. The small one belongs to the princess.
Do you mean to tell me your magical herbs aren't going to work?
Not me. They have to work because they're already in the system. Once the medicine is received, the person must live. So?
So you mean the princess will be okay?
Yes, son. The princess will be fine. So stop worrying. Stop all your worrying.
Oh, Your Majesty!
What kind of game is this? How could you do this to me?
I've been trying to explain the procedure for months, but you're extremely stubborn and you don't seem to be comprehending. It's simple. For every person that remains, one must come with me.
I'm not coming anywhere with you.
You have no more options in this matter. Yes, you will come.
No, I won't. I'm going to be with my family now.
Huh?
I did my job. I helped people. My father will be proud I gave up my life for the princess. I'm glad to be away from you.
So the Godfather lost the game after all. The boy was free.
there now. That's my girl. It's all right. It's going to be just fine.
I'm here.
Yes.
I thought I was there, but I'm here.
I know, baby. I know.
Daddy.
You're Daddy's girl.
How curious.
Princess.
He was an odd fellow, if I say so myself. But I wonder.